What's going on? It's your girl Fathom DJ live and direct. Yes, I'm here, Atlanta. I'm back for another session of Lobby Love. Lobby Love happens at the Thompson Hotel in Buckhead. For me, I'm normally there at least the last two Fridays of the month, and sometimes Friday and Saturday, depending. Um, Wanted to come in though and have the conversation because it's being brought to my spirit because I work from a spirit place mostly. I have a few Jedi's who I communicate with, and when spirit tells me that I need to reach out to somebody in the real world, then I try to make a way to get that done. And I just got off the phone with my buddy Joseph James, who is in Georgia, um, because spirit kept telling me I need to reach out and talk to him. Want to remind you that part of the reason, and I have to make sure to make this plain because I will get on the internet and talk to you about business, about how to make sure that you're drinking and purchasing alcohol when you come into the events. I could go on a rant about people bringing red cups into the lobby and all the things. My reason for inviting and promoting is because I love playing music. The reason why I love playing music, especially more artful jazz, soul, diasporic, disco, funk, underground music, is because it makes me happy. It makes me happy to discover this music. It makes me feel good to play it. It makes me feel good to play it for others. And so part of the reason why I DJ is because of this. Part of the reason why I talk so much about making sure that we're patronizing these venues is because if the venues don't get patronized, then I can't express my love of music. I can't bring you together to make you smile and have a good time. And nor can any of the other DJs and musicians and artists who promote and seek to express their loves of music and art in public spaces for people. Of course, you got non-for-profits that will allow you to do that. You have, some open spaces that'll do that. Most of the spaces that I work in are for-profits and seek to create streams of income and revenue off of the purchasing of at least beverages and food in order to be able to sustain themselves. And so that's the reason why I have these conversations with you. But I wanted to come in to make sure that you understand that we all need to be reaching for each other outside of technology and just not allowing technology to be the only means for communication. Phones are a part of technology, right? In a very small way. People aren't picking up the phone. You're getting text messages. You might not even reference people outside of going to their stories or looking at their timelines. And while that's one way to do it, you don't know exactly what's going on with the person on the other side of that computer. You don't know what's happening. If you pick up the phone and listen to the voice, then you might be able to find out what's really happening. If you decide to come out and meet with people, sit in a cafe, at a cocktail bar, at a bowling alley, go to the park. I find myself going to the lake so much more and just sitting and taking, the water in and taking in the sun when the sun is out and watching the ducks swim, like those types of things, like real lifetime initiatives and incentives have to happen. Because there are a lot of people who are still at home, remotely working, who are not connected to people in the real world in any capacity outside of these streams and video and text and memes that are replacing live human interaction. And we need live human interaction as a means to connect with God. So people are like, girl, I don't be out in nature like that. Well, I can't say that I'm a huge nature enthusiast, but I definitely know sitting on the lake in the town that I live in and looking at the sunrise, looking at the water, the trees, sitting on a rock, riding my scooter, and all of those things get me out of technology, out of the digital world, and in touch and in tune with a different level of creator and fill my spirit. In addition to the oddest thing in the world, journaling with a pen and paper. Just like painting is becoming a thing for me again, because I need to use my hands in a real physical, from my spirit to my brain to my heart and my hands to make things. And that's us getting out of the digital worlds a bit. Playing records, analog form records can do that. Playing music in any capacity does that for me. But it definitely is different when I have people in front of me who are having a good time, who are feeling the energy, who can see my expressions in the real world. Love Twitch. I'll be back on Twitch soon. I'm taking a little bit of a break. I'm changing settings. I have some visions that I really want to bring into my narrative, and I've kind of got away from a more structured way of broadcasting. So that's the reason why I took a break. But I need some time to just like discover and to be in the real world. And it's important for us to do. It's a long video. I know. I could try to shorten it. But somebody needs to hear the tone of the voice, to the sincerity upon which I speak, and hopefully it will help, because there are a lot of folks who are not in the best of spirits right now, and I battle all the time, period. And I wanted to just come in and to make sure that you're aware that we need to be connecting outside of the internet and outside of these I call digital divides, because we need human interaction. This video might not even get any views because they want us to believe that AI and artificial assimilated everything is the way. I'm not saying that it's not helpful, but it's not the only way, especially when you know that there's a connection that we need to have to God that you cannot find digitally. That's all I'm going to say. I'm leaving now. Sending you cosmic kisses and well wishes to your day and your weekend. You'll find the other video that I posted about Bandcamp and why we need to support artists, including myself, because it's a different season and inflation is inflating, amongst other things. I'll talk to you later. Space.